Can you guys give a round of applause to Kobe Dennis? He's from Providence. He's a community leader in Providence. A lot of us know him. He's been involved with a lot of other things that are happening behind the scenes that some of you guys don't know about, and he's probably going to shed some light on that today to let you know. There's a group of us also working behind the scenes, which is why I want today to be peaceful, because not only am I a representation of the community, I'm also one of the community leaders that's meeting with police for several months now, trying to get things to work out, you know, on the sidelines. So I'm trying to keep this very neutral for the sake of the community, right? So, Kobe, if you can come up here and take over, because if I keep talking, I don't want to say too much.
Man, it's nice to be here in Pawtucket. I love this city, and although I'm representing Providence, and I say that with conviction because I want people to understand that there are lines drawn, and those lines are drawn by the same people that are trying to stop us from doing what we're doing. So to each of the people here, you know, represent what's going on today, understand that this belongs to you. You can come here anytime, you can make complaints, and if you need to do it and you don't feel secure, that's when you reach out to people like Christine or myself, because we will cross those lines, as I did today, and I want to make that very clear. I represent the state of Rhode Island, all right? Yes, there's lines that they've drawn, but we need to cross them every chance we get. So once again, as Christine said, my name is Kobe Dennis, and let's give it up for Christine Bendo, because she's been fighting hard. She's been fighting hard. And I just want to talk a little bit about her. I want to put it all on the table. You know, many years ago, her and I, we didn't see eye to eye, and it was mainly because I would come into the city, and what I would do is ask the higher-ups, hey, who's the community leaders around here? I want to start a midnight league. I want to do this. And they would direct me to who they wanted to direct me to. So I never really got to meet Christine, so when I'd come in the city, of course, she's like, oh, this is my city, what's he doing here? You know what I mean? So we had many words before, and that's okay, because I knew over time we would get together because we both have the same mission, and that's justice.
That's right.
All right? So understand that, and please give her another round of applause because she's been working hard. So before I read a statement from Dominic's mom, who definitely wanted me to read it, we don't even know each other, but I'm going to read it because it takes a lot of the, you know, you get to hear the words from someone that's a little outside, so that's why I'm reading the statement. That's the only reason why. But before I get to that, I just want to let you know, there's guys like myself, Elma Pina, Jim Vincent, and she said, Jao, that, you know, had a family emergency, Melissa DeRosa. We are meeting. I don't want you to think it all happens here in the streets. It doesn't. It happens after hours when we're meeting for 3 hours in stuffy rooms in these schools around here. We're meeting for 3 and 4 hours at a time with the mayor and the chief about these different things. So I don't want you to think it stops here. And if you want to get involved in that type of stuff, please reach out to Christine, because that's where a lot of the real work happens. See, there's a lot of groups out here running around marching through the streets, but guess what? They go home after this to their other cities or to wherever they're from, and you don't see them anymore. People like myself, Christine, and these folks over here to my right, they're not only on Facebook, they're in the streets, they're at the corner bodega, they're everywhere. And those are the people that we want to follow and support, okay? Don't be fooled by simple hashtags and all the mess that's going on. There's a lot going on right here in Pawtucket. There's a lot going on in Providence. As you know, the 4 murders that just happened, that's right there. That's a couple blocks up the street. You should be involved in that stuff too. You should be ready, because it's coming this way, and as it already has. Okay, so understand, our problems are yours, your problems are mine, and I'm going to keep it that way. Right? So with that said, I just want to read a small statement before I talk a little bit about what we're going to do moving forward. It's from Dominic's mom for sure. It said, I only have a picture now. I see your smiling face, and I miss having you here. I talk to you every day. The ache is deep inside my heart, and it will never go away. Thanks to the police officer that took your life away. All I know, Dominic, is that I will always love and miss you till we see each other again. My heart hurts all the time, and it never felt the same since you left. The tears won't stop filling my eyes, and I will never be the person I used to be. I love you, Dominic, and miss you so much. please watch over Mama. For that, we can clap. So these are some of the feelings and the sentiments that I'm sure are coming from a lot of the families that feel as though justice hasn't been served. Okay? Raise your hand if you know someone that has been wronged by the police or the system or what have you, and it's just being ignored, and you feel as though you have nowhere to go. I'm raising my hand right with you. I got my friend Diana Gallatin here that, you know, she's been fighting in Providence for the hundreds of unsolved murders. And I didn't say dozens, hundreds of unsolved murders in one city. It's ridiculous, it's deplorable, and it's unacceptable. So what we're here today for is to show, first of all, that we're not afraid to come out. Okay, you should be here standing tall. Everybody, what I want you to do for 1 second, I know it's a little unsafe, but take your mask off really quickly. Turn around to the streets, show people your face, show your neighbors your face. All right? We're not hiding, we're being safe. So that's why I took my mask off. I'm not saying do that because I know, you know, COVID rules and I want to keep everybody safe, but I want folks to know that don't be afraid to show your face out here. You know what Christine said, retaliation is real. It is. And that's why I put a suit on every day, like my man Elmo Pina that's coming up. Give it up for Elmo Pina, please, give it up. I'll let him speak just after me. The reason why guys like us, you see how Emma's dressed today? You see how I'm dressed today? This is how we like to dress with our family and friends and amongst y'all. But we have to put on a suit, our uniform, every day. Why? So we can sit at those tables that they don't want to allow some of you to sit at. But guess what? I'm there. And I'm the same dude at that table. Yeah. Believe that. As they say in my hood, they don't want to smoke. All right? Because I'm coming for them all the time. All right? And believe me, I represent you guys well, whether it's the Cape Verdean community, black. I believe we're all the same when it comes to that. But folks of color, let's say that. They give us all these acronyms, POCs, whatever. Black folks, no matter what language you speak, the first thing you see is your skin color. So you're getting treated differently. Let's keep it a buck. You're getting treated differently. I don't care what comes out of your mouth afterwards. So we're here today to let everyone know that we're not afraid to go against the grain. Even though myself, Christine, and Elma, we'll be sitting with these folks in a couple days, and they won't be that happy. That's fine. Because this is what we do. So like I said, if you want to get involved, and the reason why I keep saying that, because I want you to know that there's more than marches and protests and all that stuff going on. We are behind the scenes doing the work. We're trying to collaborate with the city on all types of commissions and boards and things that you guys will be on and involved in. Ways to report, going to internal affairs with people that actually care and that are knowledgeable about the police protocol. The reason why I partnered with the police on plenty of initiatives is not because I'm trying to be a cop or trying to get paid or anything like that. It's because I needed to infiltrate their system just like they infiltrate ours, right? You have to have somebody on the inside. If you don't know nothing about the Officers' Bill of Rights, which my community knows very little about, these guys over here have taught me plenty about the Officers' Bill of Rights. And Ms. Kirkman, that's also here as well, taught me plenty about the Officers' Bill of Rights. Reading their stuff is how I found out a lot about it. Uh-oh, here come the motorcycle folks. Let's go, let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Everybody's down with us. Power in numbers. So my point was saying that is people like myself, Christine, Elma, we're studying the Officers' Bill of Rights and all the different things that they should not be doing. And when they talk that defund the police stuff, that's just rhetoric to get you to think that we're just us against them. No, we want to restructure the police for sure. There's a lot of things that need to be changed in that. But of course, they're going to try to take it literally and police us less, because that's what's happening in Providence, and I'll say that loud and clear. We're getting policed less. It's not because of an uptick that these shootings are happening. It's because we're getting policed less. Because folks are angry that we said defund the police or Black Lives Matter. You know, that's not being professional. You can be mad all you want. You still need to show up to work and protect and serve us. Because remember, who do they work for? Us. Don't ever forget that. My name's Kobe Dennis. I love all of y'all, man. Take it easy. Peace.